Welcome to this masterclass overview on AI governance in regulated life sciences. Across the global pharmaceutical, biopharmaceutical, and medical device industries, artificial intelligence is transitioning rapidly from exploratory pilot projects into core operational workflows. Pharmacovigilance teams deploy AI to process overwhelming adverse event report volumes. Regulatory affairs leads utilize generative AI to summarize complex clinical dossiers and draft submission sections. Clinical operations teams implement machine learning algorithms for central monitoring and data anomaly detection, while quality units leverage AI knowledge assistants to search controlled standard operating procedures. However, deploying AI within GxP-regulated environments introduces a fundamental governance challenge. Unlike conventional deterministic software, modern probabilistic AI models, especially large language models and deep learning neural networks, can hallucinate, drift over time, and present unpredictable failure modes. Applying identical, rigid legacy validation controls to every AI application stalls innovation, while deploying ungoverned AI tools creates severe regulatory exposure, potential patient safety risks, and inspection findings. Good AI governance establishes a proportionate, risk-based operating framework. It begins with one indispensable rule: specificity of intended use. Governance does not begin by evaluating complex neural network architectures. It begins by defining precisely what the AI system is approved to do, what data it processes, what output it generates, where qualified human oversight is enforced, and what decisions the system is strictly prohibited from making independently. A fundamental principle of modern regulatory science is that not all AI systems create the same level of risk. Summarizing public scientific literature for internal scientific discussion creates a completely different risk profile than an AI algorithm prioritizing incoming ICSR safety cases or recommending clinical trial protocol deviation classifications. Effective governance requires a structured risk tiering framework. Organizations must evaluate AI use cases across two distinct regulatory dimensions: internal GxP criticality and external legal classification, such as the European Union AI Act. Internal GxP risk evaluates potential impact on patient safety, product quality, clinical data integrity, and regulatory reporting obligations. High-risk GxP use cases, such as AI algorithms assisting safety case triage or automated data extraction for submission dossiers, demand rigorous validation, strict access controls, continuous model monitoring, and mandatory human verification gates. Lower-risk applications, such as internal administrative search tools, require lighter, streamlined assurance packages. Crucially, governance teams must separate internal GxP criticality from legal classifications under the EU AI Act. Calling a system high risk internally due to GxP sensitivity does not automatically classify it as a legally high-risk system under the EU AI Act's specific statutory criteria. Mastering this distinction prevents unnecessary compliance overhead while ensuring total regulatory compliance. As artificial intelligence systems gain capabilities, the critical governance question is no longer simply whether a human is involved in the workflow. The real governance question is, how is the human involved, at what point, and with what authority? To answer this, life science organizations must implement three distinct human oversight models based on risk: human in the loop, human on the loop, and human in command. In a human in the loop model, the AI functions strictly as a decision support or drafting assistant. The system cannot execute actions autonomously. A qualified professional must review, verify, and approve the output before it enters a regulated database or submission dossier. This is mandatory for high-consequence tasks such as pharmacovigilance seriousness classification or regulatory benefit risk drafting. In human on the loop, the AI operates with bounded autonomy within pre-validated parameters, while a human monitor retains real-time oversight and override capability. In human in command, human leadership maintains ultimate authority over system deployment, operational boundaries, and emergency shutdown protocols. Governance frameworks must prevent rubber stamp oversight, where reviewers blindly approve AI outputs due to automation bias. The human reviewer must possess the competence, time, source traceability, and explicit authority required to challenge, and override the AI recommendation. In regulated life sciences, the word validation carries specific legal weight. However, traditional computer software assurance and CSV models designed for fixed, deterministic code must evolve when applied to non-deterministic, probabilistic AI systems. An AI model is not valid simply because a vendor demonstrates impressive benchmark accuracy or because users enjoy the interface. Validity must be proven for a specific intended use within actual operational conditions. Modern validation thinking for AI shifts focus from one-time testing to continuous, lifecycle assurance. Validation packages must establish representative, GxP relevant test sets that evaluate edge cases, unusual clinical narratives, incomplete data inputs, and adversarial conditions. For safety-critical applications like ICSR triage, testing must evaluate false negative rates for serious cases rather than relying on overall model accuracy. Furthermore, inspection readiness demands complete traceability and auditability. Health authority inspectors from the FDA, EMA, or MHRA will not accept an AI output as an unexplainable black box. Organizations must maintain immutable, cryptographic audit trails capturing the exact active model version, configuration parameters, input data hashes, preliminary AI recommendations, qualified human reviewer actions, overrides, and final sign-offs. If an inspector challenges a decision 2 years later, the organization must be able to reconstruct the complete decision history. AI governance is not a one-size-fits-all policy. It must be tailored to the specific operational realities of each pharmaceutical function. In pharmacovigilance, AI accelerates case intake, MedDRA coding suggestions, and signal detection support. Governance ensures that final seriousness, causality, and reportability assessments remain strictly attached to qualified safety professionals under GxP Module 6 expectations. In regulatory affairs and medical writing, generative AI provides immense leverage for drafting clinical summaries and ECTD Module 2 content. Governance enforces strict source grounding, requiring that every scientific claim, numerical result, and citation is verifiable against version-controlled primary documents, preventing dangerous hallucinations from entering submission dossiers. In clinical operations, AI processes multimodal trial data for anomaly detection and central monitoring. Governance aligns with ICH E6, R3, risk-based quality management principles, ensuring participant protection and trial data reliability. In quality and compliance, AI powers intelligent knowledge bots searching controlled SOP repositories. Governance establishes source control, preventing obsolete procedures or uncontrolled documents from distorting quality investigations and CAPA decisions. Building an inspection-ready AI governance program does not require stopping innovation or spending years writing enterprise policies. Successful organizations launch governance through a structured, 30-day iterative roadmap, discovering existing AI tools, establishing an organizational AI inventory, tiering use cases by risk, implementing minimum GxP control packages, and operationalizing continuous lifecycle monitoring. If you are a pharmacovigilance lead, regulatory affairs specialist, quality director, clinical operations manager, data scientist, or life sciences executive looking to master the complete end-to-end framework for governing AI in regulated environments, this overview is just the beginning. We have launched the comprehensive 46-lecture masterclass, Course 06, AI Governance for Pharma and Life Sciences. Over 9.2 hours of step-by-step instruction, real-world case studies, downloadable templates, and practical implementation frameworks aligned with joint FDEMA Good AI practice principles. To enroll in the full masterclass, visit our official platform at SafeMedsAcademy.com or join directly on Udemy. All course enrollment links are available right below in the description box. Click the link today to master AI governance, protect your organization from regulatory risk, and lead the future of intelligent life sciences.